MetalmanX here. Moshow Toys is known for their amazing 1/72nd scale figurines, and now they've brought it to 1/100th scale. This is the 1/100 Takeda Shingen from Moshow Toys. And as always, this review is brought to you by our good friends over at GundamCentralShop.com. Make sure to check them out, the link will be in the description. Coming in at roughly 20 centimeters, the Takeda Shingen is Moshow's 1/100th scale version of their original 1/72 scale mecha figure, based off of the Japanese daimyo of the same name from the 15th century. Now, while you are giving up a lot by moving to the 1/100th scale compared to its 1/72 scale counterpart, this is an absolutely gorgeous figure. I think it translates very well to the 1/100th scale. It has all the standard features of any metal frame build. Now, you aren't going to have the same amount of articulation as the 1/72 or the amount of accessories, but you're still getting a whole lot of Moshow goodness for a significantly reduced price point. This kit is fully painted, and I do believe it was factory painted, not hand painted, just because it is so well done. The paint applications and the decaling on this kit are flawless. While this figure doesn't have the same amount of articulation as its 1/72 scale brother, it definitely gives any 1/100th scale metal build figure a run for its money. If we look here at the back, we'll see an opening where the LED unit can go. So I did not have batteries that would fit this LED unit. Here's a list of batteries on the left-hand side, so I couldn't show it off in the head, but I was able to rig it up to show you a little bit of test footage. Now, unlike the 1/72 scale, this is the only back of the head that you will get. The 1/72 does come with another accessory that looks like hair, that is more in line with the historical depiction of Takeda Shingen. Great articulation here in the waist, a fantastic ab crunch back and forward. You have moving parts all around the hip skirt that's going to allow you to really extend those legs out. Some of the hip skirting parts, especially on the side, can get in the way a little bit, but can easily be moved. We have a really nice bending mechanism there in the knee, articulated foot that goes side to side, as well as a good toe crunch. And I just popped off a piece right there, but lucky for us, it just pops right back on. That was a me error. Just like with the larger scale kits, we do have magnets in the feet that are going to help you to pose this kit and sticks right on to the metal base. I absolutely love this and would love to have more companies pick up on this idea that of using a metal base and magnets in the feet. It's really awesome, and it really helps, especially these heavier kits, to pose. While I typically don't take a lot of time to talk about the bases that come with figures and kits, this one is pretty amazing. The metal plate on here combined with the magnets on the feet really help for posing, which you'll see in some of the glamour shots later on. I really like this and would love to see other companies introduce this style into their kits, into their metal build figures. So along with that, you get this little nameplate, which has a magnet in it, which also serves to turn on and off the LED light in the head. While we do have a lot less weapons than the 1/72 scale version of this figure, the ones that it comes with are superbly painted and look fantastic. I love how this axe looks. There's nothing in the paint applications where there are chipping or anything like that. This thing looks fantastic. And really, you have to give Moshow credit there. They could have gone with a much inferior product when scaling down to 1/100th scale. So to get this axe usable and in the hands, you are going to have to take it apart. both the bottom and the top come off, and then you have your die-cast metal rod there in the center. So it's going to be based off of pressure fitting, because the hands do not open up or move. They are actually made of a bit of rubber that grips on tightly to the axe. Alright, so moving along to the katanas. So gotta say, absolutely again, love the detail, love the paint job. This just looks so fantastic. And what's even better is the blades look even more fantastic. Eesh, that is just absolutely gorgeous. The paint application, the attention to detail is just amazing. And you can tell the level of attention that went into the production of this figure. Very, very fantastic job on these swords. And that's kind of the name of the game with this kit, is attention to detail. Even the smaller sword has that amazing paint job on it. I would love to see someone get a hold of this and really detail it out, hit all those panel lines, get some chip painting on here. I think it would be rather fantastic. So if you want to display the swords with the kit, you do have multiple options. You can display the scabbards together using that attachment or individually. These can be placed on multiple different attachment points, either on the hip skirts or you can pop out this piece right here and attach it to the back. Now, of course, to hold all these weapons, you have a number of different hands that can be stored on the base using the included metal pole. So like I said earlier, these are rubbery little hands that help to grip onto everything. It also helps to prevent scratching up the paint. So with that, let's move on to final thoughts. My final score for this figure is going to be an A. I think it does a fantastic job of bringing the 1/72 scale Moshow Takeda Shingen down to the 1/100th scale. While you are giving up some features moving down to this price point, it can't be denied the sheer quality control and work that went into creating this figure. So if you're a fan of metal build figures as well as Moshows but didn't want to spend the price for the 172, you might want to give this one a look. Alright, that's going to do it for this review. See you next time here on MetalmanX Builds.